always been white victims of white supremacy, white ally, Viola Luiso, right? Andrew Goodman, Cheney, Schwerner, and Goodman. Michael Cheney was a black man, but the other two men were white. They were killed in the 1960s as allies against this white supremacist assault on black life. And so this is a way to discipline white allies and to say that
the whole premise of this is so offensive. It's like, because you hired a security guard to protect your business after it had already been burned down 2 nights in a row, that's somehow against Black Lives Matter. Fuck you. Fuck you. How is that against Black Lives Matter? It's so insidious. It's like, in order to be pro Black Lives Matter, you have to sit around and let your whole town get burned to the ground? That doesn't seem pro Black life to me.
No. And was that the guy, the famous Norman Rockwell painting of like, which movie is that, where like the two white guys and the black guy? Is that Mississippi Burning?
Where you get shot in the very beginning?
Yeah, where the two white guys and the black guy get killed by the racist.
Yeah, that movie. Oh God.
Is that who she's comparing to in this situation?
Yeah, Rosenbaum is the guy who drove. He's the driver. Rosenbaum is the nice young driver, and the guy in the passenger seat is Anthony Huber.
Yeah, Cheney. Yeah, loosely based on the 1964 murder investigation of Cheney, Goodman, and Shermer.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Yeah,
she's comparing Kyle Rittenhouse to the racist as fuck people that killed those guys in Mississippi Burning.
Yes,
and tried to hide their bodies and get away with it.
Yeah,
the fucking KKK people.
Yes.
Yeah. She's comparing this to Rosenbaum, convicted pedophile, wife or girlfriend beater. Chasing after Kyle completely, arsonist, I mean, crazy person.
Binger said if Rosenbaum lived, he'd be charging him for arson at the moment. It's like, come on.
Do you remember in Mississippi Burning when the white ally in the beginning of the movie said, "Shoot me N-word" with a hard R to the KKK guy?
Yeah.
I must have missed that part.
Yeah, this is delusional. This is such levels of delusion. It's crazy.
Yep. The right, and as the folks that they're allowing to deputize themselves in the streets brazenly flout anything that appears to look like justice, run amok, that we will kill anybody who gets in our way. And in that way, race doesn't matter. If you are on the side of
that mob, pretty much looked like they would kill anyone that got in their way. This is why Ari has to ask. Did you guys watch the videos? Like, what's going on here? These people are they're not in the know. They don't know. They don't have the facts.
No.
Black life on the side of people of color, on the side of a narrative of American progress and more inclusive democracy, then your life is expendable. And we should be very concerned as a country, because our legal system right now is being asked in all of these cases, in the Ahmaud Arbery trial, in this trial, right? In the Ahmaud Arbery, the trial of his killers, in this case, right, in the case of Julius Jones, we are in a national reckoning, and we need to pay attention to what we are being asked to decide. And today, what we were told was that white self-defense trumps everybody else's sense of safety and protection in the streets, even when white folks are the folks carrying the gun and they are under no threat at all. As Kyle Rittenhouse admitted himself, he was not threatened. He didn't think there was a threat. He came there to
liar.
Someone's getting hit with a defamation lawsuit. Bam.
Now there you go. That is a false statement of fact right there, because his testimony was he felt his life was threatened.
Yes, of course.
That is a false statement of fact that she just made and opened herself up to a defamation suit.
I thought the crazy guy chasing me after his friend pointed a gun at me and told him to kill me. I wasn't threatened by that. I also wasn't threatened by the guy jump kicking me in the face or smashing me in the head with the skateboard, or the guy who pointed a fucking pistol at my head. None of these acts I found very threatening.
So false statement of fact, but can the news network is where the money is, though. Obviously, suing her would just be fun, but I don't know. They probably have indemnity clauses. That's like they can't necessarily go for the
network's not going to be liable. But you got to sue. You got to sue everyone just so that you do this. You do what they did with the Covington kids. You say offer retraction, and if they don't publicly retract their statement and apologize, and you slam them with the slam him with a $100 million lawsuit.
God, I would love to get a retraction out of her. She'd be so
Intimidate.
chapped.
I know.
Allowed to do so. And let me say this last thing, Ari. And then all of us are treated to his sense of relief as the verdict is being read.
I know.
And
It's
the
so
rest
wonderful.
of us get no relief, right?
It's so
painful.
She's so angry. Oh, let me drink your tears.
Do you not understand? We had the rope hanging from the tree, and we feel no vindication here.
They'll be, yeah, it's like they have the rope on the tree and they're bringing Kyle up, and then like the
What?
sheriff comes, the marshal comes in town and he shoots the rope down. He says, "There'll be no mob justice today." They're like, "How dare you, marshal, take away our mob justice? How dare!"
I know, it's so evil. It's all they wanted. It's retribution that they're after. They're not after justice. They're not after justice. They're after retribution.
Yep.
It's too bad that all the people they want to get even with died 100 years ago.
And it's false. It's completely displaced retribution too.
I know.
False
That's
retribution.
what I mean.
Kyle's not a cop. Kyle's not a racist. Kyle shot a crazy person who was not even a Black Lives Matter supporter, who didn't even know about Jacob Blake because he was in a fucking drug-induced coma while Jacob Blake was shot.
Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous.
They want retribution from innocent people. That's why it's in complete injustice.
It's just the person who's mad at their life, so they beat up their wife and they kick the dog. That's what you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just angry. It's literally, this is the punditry form of rioting, because rioting is, I'm angry about something, so let me take out my anger on a bunch of innocent people. And this is just that in pundit form.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. How dare you stop our rioters that we inspired?
The rest of us tonight, our souls feel heavy on, heightened alert about our own protection and safety.
Because you're a fucking racist. You got listen.
Be mad.
Listen.
You mad, bro?
Listen.
I'm
You
listening.
got to let that racism go, baby. it's clouding your judgment here.
You mad? You mad, bro? Yeah, you mad.
She's angry. She's angry.
Look how mad they are. Oh, their anger. Their rage fuels me.
I just noticed.
Yes.
I just noticed the far right.
Yeah, you notice her face?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Good. Yes. Be angry.
Racism is evil, man. This is 100% racist fueled hate right here.
I love when racists are impotent or are yelling in an impotent rage. I love when racists are just.
They're on fucking TV. They're on national television. This is scary.
I guess that's true.
The way that they talk like David Duke has a fucking television show on Fox News. It's crazy.
I know.
The Republicans don't even want to let anyone who has the vaguest, like who can be called a racist in the vaguest of senses, into CPAC. But MSNBC, it's like, oh, you're racist as fuck here. Let me give you a show, Joy Reid. What, you want prime time? What's a good time for you?
Yeah, true.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. We live in interesting times.
Remember the racist Southern strategy where the Republican Party was going to court Southern racists as part of their winning coalition?
The racist elite coastal strategy, I guess.
That's exactly what it is. It is. They're like, the scary thing about this is I never considered this. Like, I don't know how many black people are racist. I don't know whether it's like an open thing. They seem to believe that like 99% of white people are racist. I know, like there's like two people I can think of in my life that I've, interacted with on a regular basis that were openly racist. Like I would say that guy is a fucking racist.
Adam, I told you that in confidence.
You'll be happy to know it wasn't Sitch. But so I just like I've interacted with a lot of people over my life. They like people generally are not racist. They're not like racist pieces of shit. But I'm wondering now, do you think like how many of this girl's friends are all fucking huge giant racists who just like on the weekend they talk about white people this, white people that? Sure. That's scary. That's fucking sad. That's sad for them. I'm sad for them. It is. That's a terrible downer to live in.
Yep.
Look, Ari probably does that all the time.
But the law says that white relief thing that we should take away from this, so he gets to go home and sleep in his.
See, you know they do. All of her friends are racist.
Adam, we gotta get through this video. We gotta get through this video, Adam. Adam, we gotta get through.
It. You know the racist stuff bugs the shit out of me here.
We have like 20 more videos.
20 videos? Really?
No, not 20, but we have a lot. We gotta get through them.
I'm excited. Here, let me back it up a little.
Heightened alert about our own protection and safety. But the law says that white relief is the thing that we should take away from this. So he gets to go home and sleep in his bed tonight. And the rest of us get to think about whether it's safe for us to go out and exercise our right to peacefully.
No, you can't do it. You're not safe. I want you to stay home forever.
You're not, you know what? Yeah. You're safe to peacefully protest. You're not safe to go out and burn down a car lot.
Yeah,
you feel
exactly.
Like it. Okay.
Yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yep.
And the 2 people who lost their lives do go rest.
Yeah, because they played a stupid game and they won a stupid
That's not true at all. They get to rest forever.
Sitch. Oh my God.
I'm just saying it was a very poor choice of words there.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead, Ms. Cunningham. Go ahead.
I mean, I just think
he's like, yeah, I don't want to get involved in this rant. You guys rant.
Yeah.
I work for the CIA, okay? I'm here. I get paid either way.
what Dr. Cooper is saying is so critically important because all are being subjugated.
Dr. Cooper? Come on, Sitch. How is this possible?
Listen, she's a doctor of like fucking woke bullshit studies.
Dr. Cooper.
Dr. Cooper.
Just subjugated to the defense of white supremacy and Kyle Rittenhouse's feelings. We've talked about his tears ad nauseum. We will talk about the tears that he displayed today even more. Why? Because this country is much more concerned with the feelings of a white man who went out with an AR-15 than they are the rest of us who were meant to be intimidated, not only by that direct action, but by the people who continuously defend him, who fund him, and apparently Matt Gaetz, who may even want to hire him. So I think that the point that Dr. Cooper is making cannot be understated. And I will say, frankly, that I'm deeply disappointed in the commentary of the president today. For him to stand...
Ooh, shit. Going after Biden.
How dare Biden not call Kyle an evil racist and say that we should riot? How dare he say that we have to respect the jury?
Oh, shit. Going after Biden.
In this moment, fail to read the room. And then the jury system works.
Fail to read the room. Don't you know, Biden? This is your racist coastal strategy. You got to placate these racists, Biden.
That's such a very interesting critique. And I heard multiple people say this, failed to read the room. Because you know what that means? That means don't tell me what you think. Tell me what you want tell me what you think the mob wants to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that means. And it's interesting that morons can say that. You failed to read the room without understanding the implication of what they're saying.
Yeah. They're basically want mob justice. That's all they want.